My son Adam has asked me to contribute a Merry Mystic in recognition of Father's Day. He asked me twice, so he must have meant it. We are both at our summer camp in New Hampshire on the shores of Squam Lake. Despite the annual motorcycle rally a few miles away, it is generally very peaceful here, and that peace leads to contemplation. What do I contemplate on this day, Father's Day? I contemplate with loving appreciation the road Adam has taken in his life. I remember the day when, with Kelly, his wife's support, he declared his intention to leave what seemed to be a secure pathway as a professor of computer science and pursue instead ordination in the UCC. Well, I confess his mother and I were somewhat taken aback, but we were moved at once by his conviction and have since had rich reassurance as we see the ministries he has given so many in his home church, but also as well through the internet. So I say to fathers and mothers, lift up your children's visions of the purposeful life. Help them to do what is daring and generous and grace-filled. Lead them to understand that God wants them to see the world with new eyes. Doesn't Jesus seem always to be saying to his disciples, to the Pharisees, to the Romans, to the tax gatherers, to the prostitutes, and to all the people, you thought the world was a certain way, but look, it's quite different. Let's see. I'd also say to fathers, receive the ministries their children offer them. That may be hard for parents to accept at first. Children can open their parents' eyes to what is fundamental in the world if the parents will only attend. So, attend to the lessons children offer you. To fathers, I also say, be exemplars of the manner of life toward which Christ guides us. God keeps offering us opportunities to feed the poor, welcome the homeless, comfort the troubled. They are easy to evade in a conflicted world, but fathers pick them out and are spirit-filled and energetic in responding. What else could I say? Here's a surprise. Fathers should not make too many rules. Surely among the greatest of Jesus' missions was to show us a reality much more dependent upon spirit than letter. A heavenly order that does not correspond to the social or political order, and a holiness that is much less the product of rule-keeping than of human feelings. There goes a boat by. Standing up for the first time in the synagogue in Nazareth, think of the courage that must have taken. He said, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord." Through Jesus, that is, we his followers can discover the truth and speak it. We can create hope for the poor. We can free those who are enslaved by work or chemistry. We can offer healing to those who are sick. We can liberate those who are snared by wealth or privilege, and we can show that all people can rise to wisdom. Happy Father's Day.